In 2021, Officer David Lance Dukes of the Orangeburg Department of Public Safety immediately drew his firearm and ordered 58-year-old disabled man Clarence Gallard and his cousin, Mario Julian, to the ground. The two men were standing in the parking lot outside a townhouse at the time.
Hey, let me see your hands. Bird, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Bird, you shark, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground.
Mr. Gallard attempted to comply with Officer Dukes' commands by getting onto his hands and knees. Despite this, Officer Dukes forcefully used his foot to push Mr. Gallard fully to the ground, causing his head to violently strike the pavement at I.N. Graham v. Connor, 1989. The U.S. Supreme Court held that the Fourth Amendment requires an officer's use of force to be reasonable under the circumstances. The court identified three factors to consider when evaluating reasonableness: the severity of the crime at issue, whether the suspect poses an immediate threat to the safety of officers or others, whether the suspect is actively resisting arrest or attempting to flee. More recently, in Armstrong v. Village of Pinehurst, 2016, the Fourth Circuit, which includes South Carolina, explained that while non-compliance with lawful orders may justify some use of force, the amount of force permitted depends on the level of risk posed by the resistance. Even passive resistance can justify some force, but the degree of force must be proportional to the circumstances to end the situation. The severity of the alleged crime was minimal at best. Although Officer Dukes initially claimed to believe Mr. Gallard was armed, it was clear at the time force was used that Mr. Gallard posed no immediate threat. He had raised both empty hands above his head before getting onto his hands and knees. Additionally, Mr. Gallard was not resisting arrest. He was actively attempting to comply with Officer Dukes' commands when force was applied. Under these circumstances, it is highly likely that a court will conclude Officer Dukes' use of force was neither justified nor reasonable.
Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
Ain't no gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Right, I'm just
I don't
asking.
want no gun. I don't
Turn
want
back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked, it's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't want no gun.
All right, that's what he had. All right, who's the complainant? All right, get him up.
Put your leg up.
25 city, got one tank.
Alright. Put your leg that way so you
I'm
can stand
just
up.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You throw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You throw me down. Yep. You throw me down. You throw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
on
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grab me,
and we went onto the
and then
ground.
you bust my head.
Officer Jukes claimed that when Mr. Gallard walked from behind a white vehicle, he believed Mr. Gallard had a gun and repeatedly ordered him to drop it. He further alleged that Mr. Gallard ignored repeated commands to show his hands and kept them in his pockets. However, body camera footage contradicts these claims. The footage shows that Mr. Gallard had his hands raised above his head, and while Officer Jukes repeatedly yelled for him to get on the ground, he never instructed Mr. Gallard to drop a gun or show his hands, likely because Mr. Gallard's hands were visible throughout the encounter. An incident report filed by Corporal Brandy Smith, who was also on scene, states that Mr. Gallard appeared to have his hands in his pockets while walking from passenger side of the vehicle, but removed them once he reached the front. Corporal Smith's report confirms that Officer Jukes gave loud commands to get on the ground, but makes no mention of gun or commands to drop one. It is also significant that Officer Jukes did not explain how he took Mr. Gallard to the ground when reporting the incident. Corporal Smith's report states that Officer Jukes pushed Mr. Gallard down by placing his right foot in the middle of his back. In contrast, a report by Sergeant Aquil Padders states that Officer Jukes jumped up and stomped Mr. Gallard on the back of his neck. Although the body camera footage does not clearly show whether Officer Jukes' foot landed on Mr. Gallard's neck or upper back, it is clear that Officer Jukes' account did not align with either the video evidence or the reports filed by his fellow officers.
That's on the cement. You bust my forehead.
Yeah, your head did hit the cement.
Right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
Bust my head down.
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You
So
bust my head.
What are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
Ain't nobody
There ain't nothing about here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You're
got.
gonna have to use your force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
the force. You need to have a look at the camera.
Alright.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead. Damn right. You gonna pay me for that.
Mayor, I'm going to take that in the evidence of what he had.
What?
Well, I mean, you know, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These dogs officer.
Got it
No.
on camera.
Yeah, a
All
dog
right, that's
stick.
fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs?
Yes. Take him out of handcuffs.
Yeah, he can come out. Oh, Lord.
You want me to check you out?
You mind looking? Hi. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
In the wrong for that.
You consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one now. We
Okay,
don't have
what's your
they
badge
don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
hold on, we have cards.
I get ready.
Alright,
Okay.
from the blood test. Okay.
Thank
Like
you.
go to hospital?
When Mr. Julian asked Officer Jukes for a business card, Officer Jukes claimed that the department did not issue identification cards. Sergeant Pat immediately corrected him, stating that officers do have cards, and provided Mr. Julian with the requested information that if it would determine that Officer Jukes intentionally lied to avoid accountability, he could potentially face charges under South Carolina common law for obstruction of justice and official misconduct. In State v. Lylesgray, 1997, the South Carolina Court of Appeals upheld convictions for both offenses against a Camden police officer. The court explained that obstruction of justice includes any act that impedes or hinders the administration of justice, and that misconduct an officer occurs when a public official fails to properly and faithfully perform a duty imposed by LAW.IN. In that case, the officer obstructed justice and committed misconduct by failing to interview witnesses, obtaining a false arrest warrant, and withholding evidence. While Officer Jukes' false statement about business cards does not rise to the same level of misconduct, the broad definitions of these offenses mean that charges could still be possible if intent were proven. It is important to note, however, that South Carolina law does not require officers to provide identification upon request, although some states do. Additionally, many police departments have internal policies requiring officers to identify themselves, even if state law does not mandate it.